Are you someone who cringes when you hear HOA, homeowners associations? They are hard to avoid here in the Temecula Valley, and that's the topic of my video today. Hi, I'm Lori Kutka with LPT Realty. I run the Kutka team alongside my husband, Matt, and we have been selling real estate here in the Temecula Valley for going on 21 years. So we know there are plenty of homeowners associations all throughout the Temecula Valley, and they are hard to avoid. So when we have new buyers that we are working with and they say, I don't want an HOA, number one, we certainly respect that. And number two, we let them know that they're hard to avoid and you will be limiting your options. So today I want to talk about the good and the bad about living and owning a home in an HOA. If you are doing research and you are looking for a home here in Temecula or anywhere in the Temecula Valley, you need to know that you're going to find a lot of homes have a homeowners association. Now, we're not talking high dollar. Most of the homeowners associations, I would say the average in our area would be about $100 a month. So the cost is not a big factor for most people that don't want HOAs. It's usually the fact that there's limitations when it comes to living in a homeowners association. I've talked to many people that have lived in homeowners associations in other states and other areas, and they're really, really expensive. And they often question, what do you get for the money? And I would say for the most part, our homeowners associations are not on the higher side. Please put your mind to rest or fear that our homeowners associations here are going to be expensive, because like I said before, the average is about $100. Now, what do you get? There are some communities that have low homeowners association, and that might be $45 a month. It might be $50 a month. It could be $80 to $100 a month, and you get management of the community. Basically, you get the ability to keep your neighbor honest, to keep your neighbor following the rules of the association, the CCNRs. And a lot of neighborhoods just have management features with the HOA. There are going to be rules to the community that they are managing, but those lower association communities don't have amenities, so you can keep your costs low in those communities. If you are someone that wants a community pool, if you want activities, a tennis court, pickleball, well, obviously the price of those communities are going to go up. And some people want that. And so what we like to do is explain to you what the amenities are in the community for the money that you're spending. So what are the downsides of living in a homeowners association? Well, the number one factor why most people don't want to move into a homeowners association is there's limitations on what you can do to your home. You can't just paint your home in any color you want. If you want to do an exterior remodel, if you want to do anything on the outside of your home, you need to get approval. The management company of an HOA is there to manage the exterior and the integrity of the community. So you cannot do those things without their approval. A lot of people, they're fine with the choices that you get and they don't think of that as a negative. But the downside for a lot of people is, yes, you have limitations on what you can do to your home, as well as vehicles that you can park in your driveway or renting your property, having a business, things like that are going to be managed by the homeowners association. Here's a good example on limitations. we live in a homeowners association and we wanted to have a basketball hoop in our driveway for our kids to play. We had it there, and then we received a nice little notice from our association that said we can't have our basketball hoop where we wanted it. We had to put it someplace else, and it was more tucked away. And so we had to work within those guidelines. If you're someone like me that gets irritated on those kinds of things, then maybe an association isn't for you. You need to know that if you want to move to that community, you got to follow the rules. Other cost factors that go into living in association is when you go to sell your home, there are fees that the homeowners association is going to charge you. They are called dock fees and transfer fees. And a lot of people don't realize that as a buyer, you don't pay these fees going in. In our area, they are traditional seller costs. So you don't always know that they're there until you go to sell. And HOAs make their money charging those sellers. It's like a you're moving out fee. The dock fee, which is providing the HOA documents to your buyer, as well as a transfer fee. And sometimes those can be around anywhere from $500 to $800. There are some communities that have 2 HOAs. If you are in a community like Red Hawk and you have a sub-community like Rancho Madera that has a gate, there is going to be a cost for living behind those gates in that community, and then there's a cost overall for living in Red Hawk. So some communities here in the valley are going to have 2 associations, and that means when you move out, those are 2 associations that are going to charge you for those document fees. And this is the reason why a lot of people are very turned off by HOAs. But again, there are so many pros and there are cons that you have to weigh what is right for you and your family. So if you are someone looking to move here to the Temecula Valley and you want help and guidance to find which communities have no association, low association, or a lot of amenities, maybe 55 plus communities. That's also another HOA with restrictions. If you'd like to be in a senior community, let us help and guide you to the right communities that fit your needs and your wants. Well, I hope I've helped enlighten you about homeowners associations, some of the good, some of the bad, and what we experience here in the Temecula Valley when it comes to homeowners associations. I would love for you to check out some of my other videos. I have a video on where are the gated communities here in Temecula and some of the communities that have really nice amenities. I give tours of their clubhouse and their pool. So if you are someone looking for a really nice clubhouse and pool and amenities, then catch some of my other videos in the past. I also have a weekly email newsletter and the link is in the description below. We email every week activities that are happening here in Temecula, and I hope that you might subscribe to that. So thank you so much for watching and stay tuned next week.